Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Bharatiya Commune. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, unfortunately, our plans for peace with India were short-lived because India decided to help the Canadians attack the CSA. So instead, we're going to go through the path of violence. We're going to be ending our national debate, and as soon as this is done, probably go straight to the final showdown. Prepare to the northern border or prepare to the western border? I mean, this is a great question to ask. Because part of me is like, we need to attack India when the Entente is in some sort of major conflict. And I don't believe against the CSA is enough to count as a major conflict for us. Like, what we're looking for is the second Weltkrieg. Or if they somehow go to war with the United States, like, that would be nice, but I don't see that really happening, unfortunately. I think at this point we do outnumber... We might not outnumber you. 17 to 6, where did you get all these divisions from? The answer is I have no idea. You definitely have more than 6 divisions. You have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 at least. 28 to 54. I mean, we technically also have 2 troops from Nepal, but... Wait, why did this line get shrunk? Please go back here. Like, I probably screwed that up, but... Please hang out in this area as well. Because, like, you will not be able to push your way into Nepal. I would very much doubt that. And Nepal, what do your troops look like? You have 6 troops here. You're 6. So you're not using infantry 2. You're using garrison 2 troops. So you're kind of just bad. Do I have an air force? I don't think I do, right? No, I do not have a single plane to my name. Like, I would like to start producing an air force. In some capacity. How's my military factories going? They're doing okay. Do not build here. Build in this nice 70% location. I don't think Burma's going to be joining up with us. Indochina? Where are we in here? Special relation with France. Due to strengthen the ties with Calcutta. I don't know when you're allowed to do that. But you should join my faction and then help me invade India. That would be, wow, lovely. It does seem rather unlikely, all things considered. But it would be nice. Okay, so you guys are going for a new federation. You're going to remove decentralized rule. The 10% stability for you. But your recovery rate is actually going to go down. I mean, that seems beneficial to me. Modernizing the poise. I know we know you've done prepare for the final struggle. I don't know if you continued to prepare it, but I definitely know you've done at least this first step. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is enough to cover the entirety of the front line here. Highly public support. I don't need to worry about any of this stuff. We can't go to partial mobilization because last time I did it... Was it in this campaign? Or was it in the Canada campaign? I'm playing enough Kaiserreich right now where I do get kind of confused. For now, we're just going to save our political power. Not use it for anything. Do we know what you guys are actually doing? You're on war economy already? You're also on partial. You know what? If you're on partial mobilization, I'm going to go with the partial mobilization. But again, I don't remember if it was this campaign in which I did that and then they immediately tried to kick me off of it, or the one where I was playing as Canada. It was one of the two. Definitely wasn't the Polish one. Maybe because I'm Gandhi, they're like, no, please do not go to war. But I think we should more or less be okay. Like, you don't seem confident. Like, you both think the enemy is stronger on both of these fronts. Which is really worrying to me. Because we need to smash our way through one of them. Guessing we don't have enough steel. No, because you want to build planes, right. Extracted, exported. We'll just keep it like that for now. We're making one plane a month. Not fantastic. But again, I think the AI has fewer than that, so... Oh no, you have an Air Force, because you're at least using 3 factories on planes. So, 6-6. We're on 12-0-1. So we have twice as many military factories, at least as much as the South. About 50% more than the Dominion. I'm trying to think, does anybody... 7-point manifesto. The left KMT doesn't exist, unfortunately. Could you... potentially join up with me? Because I do need friends. I feel like my friend count is lower than what I would like it to be. So that's what the thing, we need to get another army ready to go. So Siam has war with Burma. Yeah, but that also means you're going to be at war with Germany. That's an interesting situation. Local initiatives, Ho Chi Minh Trail. We're radical socialists, so I don't believe we're not allowed to justify any war goals. Siam's like going to die for sure, because they're at war with the entire German Empire. And that seems bad for us. They're probably just going to become like a German puppet state. Burma, I don't know exactly what Burma is going to do. I'm definitely not going to be using any military factories, or civilian factories, I should say, to import aluminum and rubber. You have rubber down here. You actually have a ton of rubber in Sri Lanka. It would be nice to have that under our control. And our first fighter jet, which is not a fighter jet because it's got a propeller on it, but still, the first plane is ready for action. Our Air Force, it takes 20 people to man one plane, apparently, but okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't run an Air Force. Maybe that's true. Albania has joined up with Austria. Bulgaria is probably going to defeat Greece. I wonder, can Bulgaria can approach Romania? You can probably actually get Bulgarian faction as well. You can play a pretty powerful little faction here, my friends. We shall see. Okay, we have another division. We are not going to send you up to purple. You are going to be the Red Army. 1-3. Having like an army that's just purely for defense seems like a decent idea. So, I mean, yeah, let's go with you. 2-3-1-1. And you actually have the ability to make the makeshift bridges. So actually, I want you for sure. And in fact, like, what's your stats? 5-3 is pretty good. Attack +1. Like, if only you could be an improv expert. That'd be nice. I'd really like to makeshift bridges. Because what's that do? It's a river plus 40% attack and less of a penalty, less for speed. Yeah, that only applies to people in Red Army. So what I could probably do is... Do you think that works? Do you think if I activate makeshift bridges right now with one division, and then shift 23 of these guys into red, they would all get the bonus? While still keeping the 40% attack bonus? I think that would work. It's probably not the intended way to do it, for sure. But I do believe it'd work out that way. So, prepare the northern border, prepare the western border. Both of those are nice. Funny, but preparing the northern border is good, because just in case the Dominion tries to attack us, we could at least defend ourselves a little bit more. But I think we just want to rush our way to try to take out the south here. Even though apparently this is west. Liberia joined the International. Lithuania is now revolting. I mean, this is all west, though. Really more the south border, but... Whatever you guys say. Germany's gonna war on Lithuania. Nobody's surprised by that. Send you over to Red Army. Purple all of a sudden is feeling very confident. Even though I have not changed anything about our composition here. Guys, do have Detroit. You still have Vancouver. No, I just really want the Canadians to just die. Like, that'd be nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start building weapons too. Let's say we're going to put 6 here. Divide that there. Slowly start kind of weaning our way off of this. This has 5, so we'll do something like that. And now... infantry equipment... I mean, a year ahead of time, or 1.2 years ahead of time is definitely a bit much. Let's go for the improved artillery. Because how many artilleries do we have? We have 331. I wonder how long it's going to take for us to get enough planes. Oh, like 1,800 days. Lovely. Because right now, Red Army is essentially just going to be a defensive army. Yeah, you can just stand there and you should be okay. Neither of you really seem like you're in the mood to take the offense. And that's fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it for you. I am willing to potentially screw everything up. I mean, there's theoretically a chance it's completely backfires and I get annexed, but we shall see. You are out of supply, Grace. You're not very good. The light infantry bonuses would be nice, but I don't know when exactly we'll actually be able to acquire those. You know what? We need motorized at some point. Let's just get that research now. It's something that's, you know, not a million years ahead of time, which most of the stuff I want to research is. Oop, don't press that. Thank you. So, 30 days here. What does this actually map to? Shift W. Okay, that's Q. Okay, that makes sense at least. So, anyways. Dutch East Indies now in a war with Indonesia. The Netherlands is kind of doing nothing. They're cracking down on the Syndicalist. Means they're also going to be at war with Indonesia. I mean, I want them to join the Entente, and then I want Japan to attack. You can attack Australia, can't you? No, you can attack India, eventually. Bring Siam into the fold. You're just much more likely to... Well, actually, you might not be able to attack the Entente directly. Unless they go for legation cities. And when they have gone social conservative, which should mean that, they'll probably be joining the Entente, so there could be some points of contention there. If we're lucky. Another 2 to extend into Red Army. Maybe the Indian Army is just terrible. That's possible. You know, they have 2 to 3 special forces. We both have 0. We probably have more troops than Hyperbad. And then we probably want to like try to smash it away. I would say probably like right here might be the weakest point. You're 20% attack penalty, but I think all of this is... No, you're planes, but you can only be hit by 1 target, which is less than ideal. Everything else is a goddamn forest. Wait, no, you're also planes. You probably actually want to attack 3 provinces directly into Nagpur. That's probably the easiest point to hit. At least I would imagine so. I mean, the problem there is that there's 5 divisions. And we're still attacking across the river. We can, of course, do the makeshift bridges here and maybe try to do the exploit if that works. So Orissa and Raipur, which is, yeah, these 2. I guess I don't get any in this one. Apparently you're not good enough for a fort. We have 3 to 1 political power. Problem is, like, fighters... I'm really just want to save up my points to go for war economy, and then probably... We probably don't need extended conscription. We at least want to go straight into war economy, under political power there. But yeah, we still have 300. You know what? Let's do some war propaganda. It's cheap. Well, it's not cheap. That's one of the most expensive ways you can get it. However, we have so much political power that it should still be fine. Brazil has joined the Reichspakt, so that's going to lead to some contention in South America at some point in the future. Let's go for Faction Efficiency Cap. This is slowly starting to catch its way back up, which is nice. How much better is 2 compared to 1? 28, 4.2, 9.9, 22.3. A pretty big upgrade. About like 40%. Yeah, 33 to 40% of all the stuff here. So I would say that's pretty decent. Reach on the International. That is all fine and good. Did they bring Argentina into that as well? Yes, they did. Volunteers in the Indonesian revolts. I have no, I'd rather not. I have no interest in getting involved in this stuff. Especially at 2,000 rifles. Again, because I think I have a negative modifier, I do technically have 0 and it would be giving it for free. But I don't want to be getting into an alliance with those guys because that could be a contention with Japan. And again, I want Japan to stay as far away from us as possible. I don't think Russia can do anything to help us out. Anybody in your faction? No, you're just in a faction by yourself. Sounds a little bit lonely, but, you know, who am I to judge? Did Romania, I guess, just not agree to join your faction? That's a little bit disappointing, isn't it? We could have seen like a very, very big Austrian alliance. That's for 2 more. We would be at 1 guy defending per province. But nobody seems confident. 6 troops here. So let's see, 10 to 20, 6, 6, 8 to 9. So we are actually outnumbering them. Oh, unfortunately, I think this does include some of the troops here. Yeah, it looks like it includes about 4 divisions in the north. So it's more like 16 to 10. And my troops, again, they should be better. 11 to 99. One of them's leaving. The one has 3 to 16 in it. And I can't imagine it has 16. It's either a 6 or it's 9, if I had to take a guess. You can seek foreign investment. Fortify the princely border. Yes! Attack the south. Destroy the southern traders, please. Do not invade the Syndicalists. We're very, very nice. Invade the south. There's war. Revolt. We can control our transcore. What's this say for me? It's an event. Socialists in the West. Oh, of course we're going to do it. We're going to take the gamble. Because I feel that the gamble pays off. It's almost an immediate victory. Got 6 days until you are ready to go. Hyperbad for 10. Let's see, what are the other major cities? You are worth 1. Nagpur is worth 1. Bombay is worth 5. Bangalore is 3. Yeah, so most of the major cities are kind of here in the south. You're a puppet state. I guess I haven't really been adding you into this equation at all. Which is probably a dangerous thing to do. 5 to 10 divisions. Actually, a lot of factories. Considering the size of this country. But let's go. Socialists in the West. We gotta try it out. Full invasion. Oh, you're actually pulling troops away from Nagpur? Lovely. I love to see it. Because Nagpur has to be the easiest point we attack into. We push everything here. Then a cavalry division in. Hopefully that disrupts the entire front line. And at that point, the rest of the invasion goes smoothly. We just need 1 victory, I think. And then we can kind of march our way straight across. Probably not attacking everywhere. Oh, you've immediately put 8 divisions there. Okay, you're actually reinforcing heavily. That's less than ideal. But now that they've added troops here, you feel more confident. I don't know how I could really... I don't know if I really understand it, but, you know, go off. Okay, so 14, 20, 8 to 6, 8 to 11, 6 to 6. I mean, that's the thing. I could pull troops off of the Indian border, because I don't believe they can surprise attack us. But that might be completely false information. And they might be able to do it. We can now go into production, replace artillery. Be a little bit better. You need some more steel, though. Unfortunate. Now we'll go to trade. I guess we'll trade with the Qing. They're considered a neighbor. I don't know if I really believe that, but you know, that's what the game says. But I won't say no to it. You're adding so many men on this front line. I'm assuming you put everybody that you possibly could there. I'm only actually getting 5 out of 8. I mean, it's fine because we still have enough. I would really like for you guys to attack the south. But I think at this point, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my second. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. And not enjoy, call you thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.